Well, hello my lovely nestlings and welcome to another video where I'm just going to have fun with makeup, because I'm going to let a random number generator pick the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use today and then create a look with it. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm from the Netherlands, hence the accent. I'm also slightly orcish, relatively vintage. I love spooky stuff, makeup and being creative. So let me explain some things. The slightly orcish means I'm green. I'm a light to light medium warmish olive. The relatively vintage means I'm 47. Spooky stuff, I don't know. I have no, I don't have 7 tarantulas. I have 5 tarantulas. We also have a snake in the house, 5 cats and ghosties probably. And the creative, you see that behind me? Those 2 paintings. That is the type of art that I create. I also have an art channel which is linked down below and it's called Roho Art by NIKKIRAVEN. Now that that is all out of the way, what I actually did is I counted the palettes that I have currently. Right now I have 61 because a new palette came into my collection, which is the newest one from Nomad Cosmetics. I included that one in the count, so I have 61 palettes. I have a random number generator. Can you see that? Yes. So let me put in a maximum of 61 and let's just generate. It's probably backwards, or is it not back? I don't know. Number 40. So let's go over to where my palettes are, and I'm going to film that with this phone because it's just easier. So hold on, let me go find the palette and take you with me. Okay, so here are all my palettes, and I actually counted. I started counting here like that, then I went like that, like that, like that, and then I started there again. So I have to count number 40. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to count in Dutch because it's easier. Then I have to start over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 40. Oh, it is the Serenity by Cosmic Brushes. So that's what I'm going to play with right now. Let me get my brushes, get seated, and we can get started. Okay, so it was the Serenity, as you saw. So here she is. I do have to say that a lot of the time there are certain types of looks that I do with this palette, so I'm going to make it difficult on myself, and I'm going to use a random number generator to generate the shades as well. For that I need pen and paper because I cannot remember everything. So I have my pen and paper. Yes, pen and paper. How many shades do we have? I think 16, right? 16. Why doesn't it say so? Damn it, now I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dus dat is 10. Oh no, we have 20 shades. Okay, so let me get a random number generator again and let's then put in 20. I'm going to draw 5 shades. So it's still on number 40. So the first shade is going to be 20, so let's write that down, 20. Then we get 20 again. Can we? Almost Halloween, almost Halloween. I have to put my finger there. 7, okay, number 7. Then we get 6. And then we get 15. 1 shade left. Number 5. Okay. So, okay. Oh, it's an interesting. One of my dreads is being a bitch. Oh, no. It's an interesting color story. So let me start with the first shade that I draw, which is number 20, which is this shade Mystical. Then we have number 7 is River, which is a blue, and you all know how much I love blue. And number 6 is then Odyssey, which is a gold. Then we have Shade Mood. Where was Shade Mood again? Yes, it's also blue. And then the last one was Oasis, which is a orange. So let me swatch everything. I don't know where. Here. So can you see the color story here on my armsy? So that's an interesting color story. Yeah. I think, well, the orange is the lightest shade, so that's going to go in the inner eye part area. And then anyway, let's just start. Let's just start with putting a color in the outer corner. I'm going to start with, well, a blue, and I'm going to start with the lighter of the two, which is the shade River. I don't feel like using an eye primer, so we're just going to put that in the outer corner. Well, these shadows, as you can see, they blend out very, very well. And very easily. If you don't know, I'm not a big fan of blue eyeshadow. It very much depends on the type of blue. So I do love teals, for instance, or mints. But and the grayer blue, so I can work with these blues. I don't use them a lot because it's not really my type of shade. Okay, something like that. Let's kind of get a blending brush. Something like that, I think. Okay, then let's go to shade Mood, which is the darkest color. Tap off and put that in the outer corner. It's been quite a while since I've worked with blue shadows like this, which doesn't matter at all. But so if I seem a little bit rusty, it's because of that. Just blend over the edge, and I'm actually grabbing this brush and just tapping a little bit on the border of where those lighter and darker blues meet. I hope the lighting doesn't fluctuate too much. I actually find that now that I'm filming with a phone, it's almost more sensitive to the light that streams in than a camera. And so I'm facing a window and I have my curtains open, but it's a little bit overcast today. So I hope the lighting doesn't fluctuate too much. Yeah, that's kind of, I'll do that. Yeah, if I'm like, that's a little bit too much blue there, I can always kind of cover it up with a little bit of concealer. Okay, this is actually, it's pretty cool. Still have the shade Mystical. Also, yeah, I'm also going to use the orange, yes, but I'm first going to build up the darkness because we're going to go dark and dramatic today. Oh, I'm sorry if I look there. There's a tiny mirror there and apparently I was talking to myself. But we're going to go for dark and dramatic today. It fits the weather. So that shade Mood is going to go in the very, very outer corner. Lower lash line. And I'm going to place it first. Now, blues and oranges don't really want to mix well. They can, but they turn kind of a funky muddy color, but we can make it work. So now I'm going to go to the shade Oasis, which was that orange. I'm still using, oh, I can actually use a different brush, which is also kind of a packing brush, but it has a little bit more of a point like this. These are from Singe Beauty. They are very, very nice if you want to do kind of detail work. So I'm just tapping off the brush and I am going to put that here. I'm actually really packing it on. So bringing it up. I have a little bit less now and I'm just fading it up, but not into the blue. I'm fading it up before that, and then on the blue in a minute I will kind of fix that. I will show you how I do this. You could do a color in between. So for instance, grab, I don't know, a red or a yellow to blend the two shadows together, but I don't have that and I also don't want to do that. I'll just show you how I do it. So now it's packed on better there than here. And also I'm not using an eyeshadow base, which means that these are a little bit less vibrant as if you were to use an eyeshadow base, but you can still see how well these colors look. They're just, it's an amazing quality, honestly. So what do I do now? I'm actually going to go to that small blending brush and I'm going to gently go into that orange and then tap off the brush. Then I'm going to go here on that border and I'm just going to tap. Instead of blend, I am going to tap. I'm kind of going back and forth, as you can see. Just going to blend here a little bit to make sure. I should have used an eye base, but I don't feel like it. And then just kind of sweep it back. And now it's not blended, but it does look blended, you know? That's kind of the trick. That's kind of how I work with these types of shades. And if I'm like, it's a little bit too orange on top of the blue, I can go back in with that lighter blue and just very gently blend that over again. And I'm going to go back and forth on top of that border a little bit. This is quite cool. I do want that orange underneath my eye as well, but let me find a brush. This one. We have the shade Odyssey left, right? What am I going to do with that? I don't really want to change the way that this is looking. So I'm actually grabbing a blending brush and then tap it off. And then just here, I'm just going to fade those sparkles on. Blending the sparkles a little bit more into that orange. I'm actually going to go back with that orange because I think I had a little bit of blue on this. Maybe a little bit with, I don't want too much, so I'm actually tapping on my hand. And then just very gently, so that we have kind of a sparkly bit without really taking away from the colors that we have. And then I'll put this in the inner corner. Something like that. I think I need to clean up my under eyes though. So I just have my concealer here. My makeup isn't set, so I can just use a little bit of concealer. And hopefully I'll kind of make it look a little bit neater. Did it? Not really. Okay, eye pencil. What kind of eye? I kind of want a dark blue eye pencil. I don't know if I have it, so let me find one. Let's see if I have a dark teal. I do. I have a blue. I never use these types of colors, but this is from V Cosmetics. This is one of the Lilith liners, and it is just such a good quality. Cool, cool. Mascara. I do want to put falsies on because this is a pretty dramatic look, so I do want to put falsies on as well. So let me put on mascara, put on falsies, find a lippy, and then I will be back to show you the final result. I really like how it turned out. I do. I feel, I don't know, all moody and sad, which kind of fits the weather. For lip combination, I used the Curse Cosmetics Goddess lip liner in the shade Prey, which is a dark brown, and the Blend Bunny matte lip cream in, I think it's Tease. Yes. Yeah. Oh, here we are. Let me go up a little, so you can see the rest of the ensemble. I had fun. I thought this was a fun video to do, and I'm actually also going to do this on my art channel by, you know, random number generator picks my color palette, and then I have to create a mandala with the color palette that I pick, or that the random number generator picks, and I think that will be a lot of fun as well. But yeah, this was it for today. Let me know if you have any of the things that I used today. Let me know if you like the look. Will you recreate it? Would you have done something differently? Let me know down below. And then that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'm going to wish you a fantastic day, a fabulous evening. May your foundation always match your neck, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye.